making sure kids are all stocked up and ready for school.
This Saturday, backpacks and school supplies will be given out during the Back to School Bash. Joining us with more is Andy Kosemba, the CEO of Calhoun Companies, and Tim Anderson, the executive director of Ace in the City. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Nice to have you
Thanks
here.
for being
Thanks for having
here. Such an important event. Obviously, we know that there are so many kids in need that need backpacks and school supplies before the school starts. Let's talk about first, how does the backpack drive actually work?
Yeah, so we've been working alongside Calhoun Companies for the past month, collecting both supplies and donations to purchase the supplies. And then we take those and we fill every backpack with supplies. And then tomorrow, as you mentioned, we have a really big back to school bash, where instead of just giving them out to our families, we sell them for a price of $10 to $15 per backpack, which is about a savings of $50 or so a backpack. And that's a dignity thing. We find that parents want to provide for their kids, and so we don't want to take that ownership from them, so we find that to go a really long way.
That's great.
Yeah.
Andy, Calhoun Companies, I would think this is a no-brainer to be a part of something like this.
Yeah, we're a local company. We've been around over 100 years, so we love partnering with organizations like ACE that work in our neighborhood, help kids out. You know, it's the future, it's the local area, so we love that.
How many kids are we talking about that we'll be supporting through this program?
Yeah, so I think the past 6 weeks we've raised about $15,000.
Oh,
and
wow.
that money has fueled about 300 filled backpacks
that's great.
for
That's
students
nice.
in our neighborhood.
That's very cool. So parents can come up tomorrow and purchase the backpack. It's the backpack plus the school supplies they need for the year.
Correct.
It sounds like you guys are focusing on the Powderhorn community. Talk about that and why
Yep.
there's that focus there.
So, I mean, you hear Andy talk about Calhoun's presence for over 100 years in the community. That's what ACE is striving for as well, is that presence locally. And for us, that's Powderhorn. That's our community. That's where we have established relationships and kind of roots in the community.
And obviously, this is something, small business, it's so important to embrace and support some of these nonprofits. And it's something you see moving forward in the years to come. You've been doing it now for a while.
Yeah, we've been partnering with ACE about 3 or 4 years now. We support all year round their activities. What do you guys do? A lot of literacy after school, sports camps, all that kind of good stuff. But back to school is one of our favorites.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I love the idea that it's at a reduced rate.
Right.
And that does, you know, I can understand it because a lot of people, they don't want just a
free.
handout.
Right.
No.
They want to feel like they're taking part in that child's, you know,
Provision for their
education.
school.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You use
Well,
the
and
word
also-
dignity.
Yeah.
Dignity with it.
Oh, and they buy name brand stuff, which is what I love too.
Yeah.
It's not cheapies. It's
Right,
It's,
it's
good
all
quality.
the good stuff
Yeah.
and the things on the list, and we know that can. We bought the stuff
Yeah.
on the list; it can get very expensive.
It does.
Right. $50 to $60 you were saying.
Yeah.
So that's how much they can save.
Yeah.
Take us to years past. You said this is your fourth year.
Yeah.
Fourth year. Tell us what the families say. What's their response? Talk about that.
You know, the kids walk away with smiles on their faces, which is always a huge win
There's
for
the
us.
payoff,
But
yeah.
the event in and of itself is a huge event. We've been blessed with perfect weather 3 years running, and tomorrow looks perfect again. And so the event itself is filled with grilling out. You know, it's a family engagement thing.
Okay.
Community coming together, free back-to-school haircuts for kids, family photography sessions for families.
Oh, this is a big to-do.
Yeah.
Not just
It
about
is.
backpacks.
It's a big deal. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
And so, give us the particulars again, and what exactly will be taking place.
Yep, so the event is tomorrow from 1 to 4, Powderhorn Park, South Minneapolis. And first come, first serve for some of the backpacks that we have reserved for the open to the public. But come at any time and enjoy yourself with all the fun things that we have going on.
I'm just curious about the haircuts. Someone sits there, step in the
Licensed.
chair. How does that work?
Yeah,
Okay,
It's licensed, it's not
Good.
me.
It'll be
Yep,
a nice
so we
haircut.
have our
I'm not
friends-
cutting either.
No.
We have friends at Mark Daniel Salon coming in to do
Awesome. Will it be a cost for parents? Oh, okay.
that's
so it
the
is
free part.
free.
The haircuts
okay,
are free.
very good.
I like
Tom,
that.
you heard the free part.
You can come on
didn't you?
down.
1 to 4.
Yep.
Very nice. What a great thing to do for the community. We greatly appreciate you guys
Yeah.
sharing this. Appreciate
awesome.
it.
Yep. Again, here it is, the Back to School Bash happening this Saturday, tomorrow, Powderhorn Park. It runs from 1 to 4. Andy and Tim, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Great
much.
to have you. What a
Guys, appreciate
great,
it.
great program.
For sure.
Yep.